The Dallas Metroplex Elite and RM5 Elite. And we got to see this Dallas Metroplex Elite team, of course, yesterday in pool play, and they looked awfully strong, Charles.
You know, they were very strong. When we talk about athleticism and length, you talk about Metroplex Elite, but they're facing a team that's equally as athletic, and that's equally as long. We are in store for a heck of a championship game here.
RM5 Elite in the white uniforms. They're coached by Bridge, fourth. A turnover out of the gate. Well, this RM5 Elite team victorious in their semifinal. Final score of 48-31 over G1 Elite.
Both teams really kind of dominated their pool play up into this game. And RM5 Elite, again, they're long, but in the middle there, you'll see 6'9" Zakari Hart. There he is with the rebound. He can float outside and knock down shots. Yesterday erupted for 31 points in their first game. And here's an alley-oop. Oh. Miss at the rim, but you just get a glimpse of what they can do.
Three ball that rattles out. Both teams settling for some long-range shots here in the early going. 2 minutes in, still looking for our first bucket. Driving inside, Jacoby Hogue floats it in.
Dangerous long ball there.
Timeout called. A 4-0 early lead for RM5 Elite. And we saw Dallas Metroplex Elite yesterday against the Texas Hoosiers, and they won in convincing fashion by 25, a 66-41 win. And they were led in scoring by Josh Robinson, who had 18 points. They had two other players in double figures, including Logan Davis in 10. Younger brother of the college standout, Tyler Davis.
Yeah, his older brother is an absolute monster on the inside for Texas A&M. Won a state championship with Plano West High School.
That was one of the best trios you might ever see at the high school ranks that Plano West had in that state championship year.
Big block by Hart. Quick reaction there.
Corner three-pointer. Robinson, bounce pass underneath, and the easy lay-in for two, Corin Taylor. Good job by Robinson to draw all the defensive attention, and it left Taylor all alone.
Inside to C.J. Weathers. Looked like he might have gotten away with a travel there. Rebound Metroplex leading. They're off and running. Kick to the corner for the 3. Really quick shot, but offensive rebound, 2 points.
Wilson all squared up, 4 minutes in. This Metroplex Elite team, an 81-65 win in their pool play opener yesterday. Of course, went a perfect 2-0. And
Zakari Hart to the line. Hart originally from Houston. Recently moved to the Metroplex, attends the newly formed Universal Academy here in the Coppell area.
dropping in the second. Zakari Hart.
Quick pull. Metroplex Elite is not shying away from any shot. Really quick shots here.
Dre Broncano for 3.
Knockdown.
One of 4 from beyond the arc here to start for Dallas Metroplex Elite. They got themselves a lead.
Great pace on the coming off that curl on the pick and roll. RM5 basketball.
Metroplex Elite defeated the Dallas-Fort Worth Hawks this morning in the semifinals.
Zakari Hart inside. Another 3.
That falls for Chan Apple.
They are dropping the 3 balls early. Metroplex Elite clapping it up. I was told by an unnamed source that this matchup happened earlier in the year and it was a 40-point win in favor of Metroplex Elite. Oh, much of a foul. Definitely a foul call there with the push off.
Well, you could imagine the revenge factor then that would be on the mind of RM5 Elite.
And I think if you look at all their players, their eyes are just focused. They're not talking. They're just kind of, hey, we're here. We need to get this done. Metroplex Elite obviously has a lot of confidence, having beat them that bad earlier on in the year.
Robinson pressing the issue. Fires up a 3.
Quick shot. Great save.
Inside Taylor. Contested shot won't go. Splitting 2 defenders. Contested by Broncano. Knocked out of bounds. It will stay with RM5. Well, this is our second of 4 live championship games today. 8th grade girls championship on this court at 4:30, and we'll close out our live coverage today at scheduled 5:40 tip-off for the 10th grade boys championship. And stepping on the line, referee all over it. That's a very, very good call and good awareness.
You know, when you're 6'9" and probably wear a 14, 15 size shoe, you have to be a little more mindful of that corner than us small foot guys.
Long 3 from Robinson. From whatever line is beyond the NBA line, that's where he hit it from.
I mean, it wasn't quite volleyball, but my goodness. That was a deep 3, and he looks over, I think, to his dad, having an ongoing conversation saying they cannot guard me.
Third 3 of this first half made by Metroplex Elite, and it forces a timeout by RM5. As Metroplex Elite has taken a 6-point advantage. RM5 in their pool play. We got a 56-24 win over G1 athletes, and then a 78-71 win over the DFW Hawks. Now, we've got to see some of the Hawks semifinal game against this DM Elite team, and the Hawks made a pretty good comeback effort in that one. They were down by 2 possessions from double figures, but DM Elite settled in and ended up putting that game away convincingly.
Good patience, good skip pass to the corner. See if they can convert. I'm pretty sure this should be Metroplex Elite basketball. Oh, that was a trip. That's a definite trip on Zakari Hart. That could have been an intentional flagrant foul there. Got to be careful.
So hard on the personal.
Great
Inside,
pass.
Corin Taylor.
Josh Robinson is as fired up as any player in this gym. That's from the volleyball line. Is Robinson going to put it up? Acrobatic layup doesn't go. RM5 is very lethargic getting back.
Put back won't go for Robinson.
Zakari Hart. Back to Hart. Gets his own rebound, misses.
Hart can't believe he missed the putback. Robinson steps through and puts it in. Curtis Weathers. Weathers inside.
Nice lefty finish, really strong finish.
Over halfway gone in this first half. The Elite trying to pull away. Taylor's layup attempt rolls off.
Excellent effort by Metroplex Elite. Kind of a fast-paced game here we have so far. Both teams taking very quick shots.
Weathers good on the second.
(17 to 10). RM5 has got to get some stops here on Metroplex Elite. String together some buckets. Acrobatic finish. Very acrobatic finish.
Trey Peterson.
Switched hands in traffic. Probably could have gotten a foul call there as well.
Floater.
Foul line floater from Josh Robinson.
Robinson's got 7 points.
Free throws, free throws, free throws.
1 of 5 as a team for RM5 Elite.
You have all those, you're only down 2. Misses another.
Robinson floating in again.
You just get the sense that Robinson is trying to make a statement. He's going at every defender, shooting from deep, talking a lot of trash. This must be one of the games that he gets up for.
Well, some confusion now on who that stuck ball means it belongs to. And with the possession arrow, RM5 Elite.
Turnaround, nice little turnaround jumper. 19-14. Possibly could have been a foul there. Carried the basketball. Caught it on his hip. Nice curl into the jumper. Nice.
Ooh. Smooth shot by Chris Black.
Very smooth shot. Looks very good. Textbook came off, inside foot plant, elevate, 2 points.
Uncontested 3 won't go down for Jefferson.
Yeah, interesting release there for Jefferson.
Robinson kick out. Apple thought about the 3, now spots up.
Greg turned the corner. Kind of didn't know what he wanted to do once he got inside there. Good rebound.
A 4th opportunity, and finally Jacoby Hogue draws the foul. Lane violation against Dallas Metroplex Elite will give Hogue a 2nd opportunity. And converting 3 points for Jacoby Hogue. Just 2 of 8 from the line, though, is RM5 Elite. And they trail by 6.
Illegal screen call.
Inside, Weathers. Hart on the putback. Another long range 3 from Robinson off the mark. Davis securing the board. Robinson's out in front, but knocked away.
What a play.
James Jefferson with the defense.
What a play by Jefferson. Up top to Hart. Probably should have been an and one. Definitely should have been an and one there. Zakari Hart. If I'm RM5, I want to go to him more on the interior. Slip. Davis at the rim. Follows his own miss.
Davis, a 10-point effort yesterday in the opener that we saw them in.
Scrum on the floor. Metroplex Elite Basketball.
Two on one. An easy 2 for James Jefferson.
Got to get back here. Robinson's going to attack Hart. Got the bucket.
Little bump with it. Used his body to shield off the defender. Back up to a 4-point advantage. Under 1 minute to go in this first half.
Well, that was a travel.
Sure was. Very casual, but he caught it and then just kind of slid both feet over, didn't he?
You know, I think the NBA has definitely desensitized us to travel calls.
I'm surprised there wasn't more of a fuss on that one right in front of the opponent's bench. Turnaround jump shot rattles home for Weathers.
Nice shot by Weathers. Good looking shot. Got to cut the basketball off.
Touch pass from Wilson inside. Lost the handle. Chance to tie or take the lead. Looks like they're going to hold to make sure they have the final shot.
Last shot here.
Kick out. 3-pointer for the lead. Nope. We head to the half. 2-point ball game in the 11th and 12th grade boys championship. Dallas Metroplex Elite with the lead. Charles trying to track down the head coach, Chris Evans, for Dallas Metroplex Elite, who won the championship earlier in the 9th grade boys division. And we'll look to talk with the head coach for RM5 Elite as well, Bridge Fourth. And his team coming back. They were down by a couple of possessions, but they cut it to 1 right at the end of the half. Here's Charles with head coach Bridge Fourth.
This is Charles Campbell with PlayHoops.com. I'm here with Coach Bridgeforth of RM5 Elite. Coach, you're down 2 at halftime. Give us just an insight into what was going on there for you guys in the first half.
Well, they stayed in the zone, and we couldn't hit anything from the outside in the first half. So we're going to have to get a couple of those shots to go down. But they're getting some easy buckets on the fast breaks on us, so our transition defense got to get better.
I stepped into your huddle. What were you saying there to your team?
Well, I was setting up a zone play, offensive zone play, where we can get the big fella the ball up under the bucket because they're not coming out. So we got to set some back screens, try to get him open, get him closer to the bucket.
Coach, thank you for your time. Good luck in the second half. Josh, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Charles. So head coach Bridgeforth's team look to make a couple of adjustments as they trail by 2 at the half. Reminder, our live coverage today continues. We will have the 8th grade girls championship game. That's slotted for a 4:30 start time. That is if we'll be on time for it. We're running a little bit behind today with some long championship games. But our closeout game of the day scheduled for a 5:40 tip-off. That will be the 10th grade boys championship game. Well, we heard what Bridgeforth had to say about his team, Charles, and I can only imagine what Chris Evans is saying to his team, but he's got a chance to sweep this tournament overall after the 9th grade championship, and his team's got a halftime lead as well here.
You know, it just goes to show you what type of culture Metroplex has built there, Coach Evans. I mean, his 9th grade team was just pretty dominant. His 10th and 11th grade team here that we're watching, they were dominant, but you know, it would be something if he's able to sweep it. But if I get the sense of just looking in Coach Bridgeforth's eyes that you know, he feels like he's right here in it. He just got to make some minor adjustments, and RM5 Elite will be right on top.
Well, this is the first time we've seen RM5 Elite live, but they've got some good-looking players. We've seen some inside-out game, especially from guys like Curtis Weathers. We saw him attack the basket, and then we saw him hit a couple of jump shots there towards the end of the half. You know, Weathers and Hart, I'm surprised in that, like you said, in that zone, I'm really surprised they're not doing more high-low play. You know, I would definitely look to see Weathers has been very good from the foul line, getting it there, looking for a shot, and if not, playing some high-low game with Zachary Hart. There's nobody on that floor 6'9". Hart definitely has the advantage, and I'm looking forward to it. So a 2-point advantage for the team in blue, 25-23 as we get set to start this second half. And both of these teams have not suffered defeat in this tournament. They swept through pool play and then, of course, won a semifinal game earlier today. RM5 Elite will have possession to start this second half. Jefferson and Hogue along with Weathers and Peterson.
They're just going to let him walk down. I mean, they're just letting him. They don't respect him as a shooter at all.
Driving inside, rattles home for James Jefferson.
You know, I don't know about that defensive technique. I mean, I'm just not going to let a guy, whether he can shoot or not, walk the ball down into the paint and get an easy bucket.
And we're tied up. Robinson drives in, off the glass, and one.
And one. Robinson, some words for some form of RM5 Elites players. Looks like C.J. Weathers wants to switch. He's sick of him talking. I'm trying to get his teammates to have him switch over on the defensive assignment. See if they allow him to just walk it down again and again. They're just allowing him to walk casually to the baseline here. Overplaying up top with the swing. Good attack, good drop off. Yes, sir.
Easy finish for Zachary Hart.
You know, you have to be more aggressive with these ball handlers, Metroplex Elite. I'm not sure, you know, what the defensive scheme is. I don't know if they want to try to pack the paint or whatever, but you know, these last 2 possessions, they've kind of let RM5 get to where they wanted to get, and then now here's a turnover. Smart foul by Robinson, but I'm pretty sure that was going to end in a dunk by Trey Peterson.
So Robinson holding things up at midcourt. Lob down underneath.
Got a push in the back, but that was an excellent pass. Hearts with the seal, excuse me, and normally when you see the front of your big fella's jersey, you can read his letters, give him the basketball, and he did just that. CJ Weathers inside. Back again. Good patience by RM5. Looks like they're going to run what Bridgeforth drew up for them at half.
Three bombs away for Trey Peterson.
30-27. Looks like we're picking up 3/4 court. RM5. Josh Robinson looking to attack. Oh, what a defensive effort. What a play.
Jefferson just stayed step for step with Apple, elevated when he did, and able to get a hand on it.
Metroplex Elite head coach is on fire about the box out to the basketball by RM5. You know, both teams, I'm just not sure about these interior players letting guys catch the ball in the paint. You know, when you get a level up and even higher than that, getting to that paint is the most valuable thing you have on the offensive end. You want to get to the paint. You draw up everything to get to the paint. If I'm able to get there, and it just looks like both teams are kind of lackadaisical on defending entry passes and playing players in terms of getting to that paint. It's very difficult to get stops when you're giving people 12-foot and below opportunities.
The 2-for-2 trip there for Corin Taylor.
Again, just gets into the paint. I mean, he missed a shot, but it's too easy.
Out in front of the pack, Chris Black.
The ball was actually hit twice. CJ Weathers with the rebound here. Throws it up to
Lob
Hart.
up.
Oh, Hart with the miss. Robinson forcing it. Watch out here. Great pass.
Nice find there by Trey Peterson. Zachary Hart on the finish. She's got 9 to lead his team.
Zachary Hart, solid. Missed the alley-oop opportunity, but now here he comes back and
finish by Corin Taylor.
how to get body position. Slow and methodical, it seems RM5 wants to go with the zone here. It's really no defense again on the interior there by Metroplex Elite.
And Jacoby Hogue just floating in and using the glass to his advantage. Here's Robinson. Haven't seen him take any of those long-range threes here in the second half yet. Taylor drives in. Corin Taylor's getting involved.
And he's going right at the chest of Zachary Hart. But back to what you were saying about Robinson, I'm quite sure his coach told him to stop shooting the ball like that. Quick, long threes. It's not their game. I mean, if you're just going to let him have 10 seconds to shoot the basketball, that's like practice. And then he gets a steal. Nice fake, left hand, misses. Almost gets his own rebound. That's in the chest, and we have a no call. I don't know if I've ever seen such a blatant no call in all of my years playing and watching basketball. That was, I mean, you have to call that a charge or a block.
Corin Taylor, 6 straight points for his team. And right now, RM5 Elite has come back. They've retaken the lead. And it all goes back to what you mentioned. They've had the freedom to roam around.
I mean, they have really, there hasn't been any barriers to dribbling on the perimeter, passing around the perimeter, especially on that left side. On the left side of that, well, the right side if you're the defense, but the left side if you're the offense of that zone. I mean, they're able to just walk it down in and get to the rim and get a layup in whenever they choose to. It's a pretty interesting defensive tactic by Metroplex Elite.
Coming out of this timeout. Under 11 minutes to go here in the 11th and 12th grade boys championship.
Deep three, short. Robinson forcing the issue.
Layup by Chan Apple.
I will say that Metroplex Elite, when they get the opportunity, will get out and get in the lanes and run. Nice lay with the right hand. Offensive foul, trying to acquire his position.
Oh, bad giveaway on the inbounds. Apple was looking at Robinson, asking him why he didn't break towards it.
Good on-ball defense. Excellent steal here. Finish with two. Oh, rolls out. Gets it back. Finishes 41-37.
Antoine Wright there for the finish. And there's a foul.
Robinson with the fine. Coach Bridgeforth pulling Metroplex Elite out of that zone. And they're just going to let him hold it.
Nine minutes to go in this championship.
Interesting, with 9 minutes to go, we have a little bit of a stall ball situation.
Weathers
turns it over. Weathers comes back, gets the rebound. Soft drop in, missed layup here. Robinson hung back after his missed layup and ends up getting another one.
Yeah, he's been holding the back of his head too. There was a big collision after the missed layup. And he's still holding on to the back of his head. I'm not sure who the shot came from because two players collided with him.
(41-39), 8 minutes to go.
Robinson looking for a tomahawk-style jam.
He took off. I mean, he really took off from far out. Maybe needed one more step to put that one through. But he really attacked that rim. Seems like Hart didn't realize that there wasn't a whistle, began to walk and got a travel call. At least that's what it appeared to be. Hesitation, Robinson trying to get to the rim. He's really forcing the issue there offensively from that lead guard spot. Refs trying to figure out whether he was going up for two or if he was on the floor. We have a correction. He's going up 2 shots.
So Robinson to the line. This Metroplex Elite team, they've won 3 of the 5 tournaments they've entered this summer, 2 of which have been inside of the PrimeTime network. And they're currently 8th in qualifying points coming in. Robinson drops in the first. Qualifying for that national championship on their radar.
And Robinson shakes the hands of his imaginary teammates after he makes those free throws. It's always interesting when you have somebody with a big personality like Josh Robinson. Robinson now with the steal. Nice move. He's forcing it.
He was hesitating a little bit, trying to decide what he wanted to do, and a good hustle play by Alexander to knock it away from behind.
Yeah, he wasn't aware, and his teammates were definitely quiet on whether someone was chasing him down or not.
Robinson thinking there was 4 of you that saw that wolf coming to get me, and none of you could have said anything.
Miscommunication defensively.
It's a big second half for Corin Taylor. He's got 10 in the second half, 14 for the game.
Corin Taylor's been very solid. Plays hard, hustles hard. He's been the recipient of just being in the right place at the right time. Coach Bridgeforth urging his team on. Another drive. Zakari Hart. 3-second call by the referee on Zakari Hart. Hart looks a little bit frustrated on that one.
Long range 3 from Robinson again.
And a little bit of that Russell Westbrook personality. Not a game comparison in any way, but just his personality, hitting big shots, talking to the crowd, looking around, forcing the issue as a guard. Has his team, what a steal here.
It's Taylor again.
He's going to take Weathers all the way to the rim. Good rebound, good outlet. Nice drop off. You know, I'm really shocked at RM5. I know they're in the zone, but I mean, they're playing against the zone. I'm really shocked that they're not just going inside to Zakari Hart. There's no one 6'9" on the floor at all. A deep one. Excellent defensive play. You know, some of those shots by Robinson are ill-advised, and that last one was, and it's going to turn into possibly an opportunity. His team's now up only 1 point.
Score that as a 2 for Weathers. Robinson up and under.
Up and under to the rim.
20 for Josh Robinson. His team up by 3 as we start to come down the stretch. 11th and 12th grade boys championship game here out of the red division. To the line, Curtis Weathers. Number 22, shooting 2.
Short, didn't draw iron at all. CJ Weathers, another member, Universal Academy, him and Zakari Hart, teammates at the high school level. Good rebound and a putback, 48-47. Caused the turnover here. Four minutes to go, 1 point game. I think we are potentially headed down to the wire here. No team has really separated themselves at any point in this game. It's kind of like we take a lead and then we relax. Not really clamping down, not really trying to. Almost a steal by CJ Weathers here. Again, just easy layup after easy layup on by both teams.
Julian Wilson drops it in.
Good pass inside to Weathers for the finish and one. Opportunity to tie the game here for CJ Weathers.
Curtis Weathers in double figures. Dre Broncano at the other end has it swatted away.
Big block by Zakari Hart.
I think we had a clock issue there.
Definitely looks like we had an issue with the clock. 50-50. 3:15 to go.
Burning a lot of clock. Weathers pulls up, and Curtis Weathers hits.
Nice pull up by Weathers.
2-point lead for RM5. Stolen away. Up ahead, here's Weathers.
Double dribble, double dribble. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. It was very quick, but a great job by the referee to follow the basketball. Here we are. Timeout RM5. 2:06 to go, up 2. A revenge game from a previously lost championship earlier this year to Metroplex Elite.
A much different game here, that's for sure.
It's definitely a different one as we look at Coach Bridgeforth urging his team on. Some energy. Can only imagine what it's like to play 2 to 3 games back to back. One of those games is the championship game. Almost a turnover, and it was a turnover right off the sideline. A little bit of a hot pass to Robinson. He couldn't handle it. Right off the sideline there.
Well, it was tied at halftime, a 2-point game. We've got a 2-point game here with now under 2 minutes to go.
Good drive. Hart steps back. He went 5 of 8 yesterday. Boom. But they called a travel. Great shot. Called a travel, but Hart showing you that he can step out and space the floor. Like I said, in earlier game yesterday, we erupted for 31 points, hit 5 of 8 3-pointers, and most of them from that very spot in the corner. .141 to go.
Robinson floats it in, rattles off. Big rebound and a foul.
It's a way to really be strong with the basketball.
Remember, no 1-and-1s, only the 2-shot foul when you get to the 10, the double bonus. Metroplex Elite still has a couple to give. Another timeout, 1:22 to go. And our live coverage will continue at 4:30 with the 8th grade girls championship. And then we'll look to a 5:40 start time for the 10th grade boys championship. In our 8th grade girls championship game, we will see the North Texas Raptors against the Lady Warriors. Both went 3-0 in pool play.
And the big time stuff. And a raise the roof for Trey Peterson.
Game's not over, but That certainly helps.
That is an emphatic, as the young fellas call it, a body bag.
That's a 2.
Metroplex Elite responds, but my goodness.
Andrew Contreras. The referee signaled 2, and he's yelling at the scores table. On the scoreboard here in the arena, it shows a 3, but the referee is all over it.
Trey Jefferson is going for another dunk. My goodness. That's the way you finish.
So now they fix the scoreboard, so it's a 2-point game, 54-52. RM5 Elite with the lead. Nearly stolen away.
Back to Zachary Hart. Hart up again. Oh, misses a close one. We call it up top. He's on the floor.
And Robinson has just been tossed.
Josh Robinson has been aggressive all day. Just caught up to him here at the end, a little bit of frustration.
So shooting the technical is Curtis Weathers. Chance to make it a 2-possession game.
These are critical here. Critical free throws. Now he's shooting his 2. Interesting here at half court. DM Metroplex Elite's coach is all the way in the huddle at half court with his players. Referee hasn't said a word. I mean, that should be another technical foul.
Up by 4. Trying to work some clock here. 5-second closely guarded call.
Calls timeout. Very smart play, very heady play.
It was looming. He was at a 4, barely got that timeout.
Yeah, it's always good as a ball handler to have that mental clock going when you're under that pressure. Something that a lot of kids don't do in today's game, but very solid play. Instead of turning it over, giving it back, they still have the basketball. And with no shot clock, you're not in a hurry.
And I think the official just signaled that they are out of timeouts.
Be interesting to watch.
32.6 to go. The next game on this court will be a semifinal game. We won't, or a pool play game rather. We won't have it live, but it'll be between Triple Threat and Burke Elite in the 10th grade boys division, and the winner of that game will be in our 540 10th grade boys championship game. So that'll be a good one.
A good one to watch. We won't be streaming it live, but it'll be a good one for you and I to watch.
We will definitely enjoy it too. 2-0 teams, and those of you at home will get to see the winner of that game in the championship against Knights Elite, who finished up all of their pool play yesterday
They've just been off. 2-possession game, 30 seconds left. Zakari Hart with a solid challenge. Quick foul on Metroplex Elite. We're not converting free throws. Curtis Weathers, he's on and he's off. Needs to find some consistency in that shot. 2-possession game. Are we going to see another highlight play here? Great, kick it back out. And this one is done.
Oh, it was back and forth. We saw our fair share of lead changes, but it's RM5 Elite who gets a little revenge from earlier this season. Jacoby Hogue to the line for good measure.
That'll be it.
Impressive heave there by Chan Apple right at the end, but it's a moot point. Final score, 60-55. Your winners, RM5 Elite, take the 11th, 12th grade boys championship red division. Congratulations to Dallas Metroplex Elite. A strong showing at this tournament, and they finish in second. And we'll try to track down head coach Bridgeforth for RM5 Elite. We'll talk with him about his team's championship. A reminder, our next live coverage game will be the 8th grade girls championship. And that will be coming up for you at a 4:30 scheduled tip time. Might be a little bit behind schedule there, but 4:30 is what we are scheduled for anyway. And then our final live coverage game of the day is a scheduled 5:40 tip.
Bridgeforth.
So, joined by the head coach for RM5 Elite, Bridgeforth. And coach, first off, congratulations. Hard-fought championship game, and your team comes out ahead. It was pretty tight the whole way. What were you telling your team in the huddles down the stretch?
Well, I know we needed energy. We was a little bigger than that team, so I know we can get out and run a little bit and not let them set up in zone. So what I was telling them is we got to get the ball off the rim and we got to run before they can set up in their zone. And so we end up getting a couple steals, getting out and run, kind of get the energy going, and the shots just start falling a little bit for us. You know, in this game you need a little luck. So it fell for us down the stretch.
Well, as this game went on, we of course saw some different things, some different aspects changing. It kind of turned into a lot of free throw shooting there at the end, but your team was in the position to do that.